They must know we will never beg them for anything this time around.
After listening to the briefing by Fikile Mbalula on the outcomes of the NWC meeting, it is safe to say that the ANC wants to kick the DA out of the GNU, but they want to do it in a very sophisticated manner than we anticipate. Let us first start by listening to Fikile Mbalula, who was answering the question on whether the DA will be staying or leaving. And afterwards, we look at the short response by the Democratic Alliance.
If the DA works, it's obvious. If the DA works, they will be replaced by those who wish to participate in the government of national unity. If they don't work, if the DA doesn't work, they will explain themselves why they are not working. So that's what they will have to explain. We have decided to stay. We are not working. Why? Because everything suggests that we are ready to walk to the moon. So why are we not working? They will explain why we are not working. Why should we explain that? When I decide to stay in a relationship, I decide that I love you or I love this process. You decide for the basic reason of love that I'm staying. I had second thoughts about you, but it's fine. I've decided to stay.
The DA responded with a letter, which in summary says that in the last election, the electorate sent a clear message: single party rule is over, and no one party gets to dictate our policy direction. South Africa needs an era of co-governance built on the implementation of bold, pro-growth reforms that creates jobs and restores fiscal stability. That is why the DA signed the statement of intent and entered the GNU. We wanted shared governance that prioritizes delivery and economic recovery over political convenience. The DA has been clear and consistent about our position on VAT inside government and outside government. Not once has the DA gone outside of the GNU to lobby support for our position, which is what the ANC did, defining itself outside the GNU. These are the two largest political parties in the country after the 2024 elections, and they are really certifying the saying that there can never be two bulls inside the same kraal. These guys are fighting for power. The two political parties want to be in charge. The ANC with their 40%, they want to be the bigger one. On the other hand, the DA says that you've been in power for more than 30 years. You've failed. Now, since you failed to get the majority, it is time for us to come in and teach you how to do it. You are well known for corruption and poor governance. So if we come in and take charge, we are going to change a lot of things. The DA has been complaining about the fact that the VAT increase is a wrong move. On the other hand, the ANC says if you want to leave, you can leave. Why are they saying that? Why does the ANC have so much power to even go as far as saying that if the DA wants to leave, they can go ahead? I think there's only one solution on that matter. Please have a listen.
Where will the Treasury get the money from to address the shortfall in the budget? From where I'm seated, I know that Action SA have made a grocery of proposals of where the money should come from in terms of this. The DA has been shifting goalposts. Now want us to debate and agree on issues that, in our view, do not affect the budget. We can engage continuously on those particular issues that they are actually raised. Operation Vulindlela, wanting a particular person to lead that and all of that, and then look at the spending. That is the matter that is being attended to in government.
Action SA is a solution to some of the problems of ANC, not all of them, just some of them, particularly because Action SA is viewed as a breakaway party from the Democratic Alliance. Almost all the leadership from the Action SA come from the DA. So this is viewed as a revenge from the Action SA on the DA. That is why you see that the DA is very uncomfortable with the emergence of the Action SA in the GNU. ANC is trying to use Action SA to fight the DA. They are trying to show the DA that if you are going to be a problematic friend, we are going to bring your enemy so that you can keep quiet. If the DA wants to remain in the GNU, they must play with the possibility of Action SA being part of the GNU. That is the only solution that the ANC has to put the DA on its leash. In the next clip, Fikile Mbalula uses an example of Thabo Mbeki and Jacob Zuma just to relay a message to the Democratic Alliance that we want you to leave, but not on our accord. We want the departure to be your own doing. If they do this, they know that even in future, when the DA start complaining about the fact that we were not treated well, the ANC will say, we did not kick you out. You kicked yourself out of the GNU. That would be the biggest win of the ANC.
They probably have told you that we are waiting for them to dismiss us. It reminds me of a Zuma Mbeki scenario. And Zuma says that I'm not going to resign up until he tells me to resign. And then thereafter, Zuma says, I welcome the decision of the president to disinvite me as the deputy president. But he has never filed the resignation. Even when he knew that, hey, there are basis for me to resign, I'm going to be arrested. I no longer have a choice to stay here as the deputy president. I'm going to be arrested by the NPA, I've been told. But you say, I will wait for him. So it's a chess game. We are not in that.
But I'm worried about one particular thing, the arrogance of Fikile Mbalula. You know, as much as the DA is wrong in many other aspects, the arrogance of Fikile Mbalula is not doing any justice to the ANC. You have 40%. The DA has around 20. You need the DA the same way they need you. Just because you have a replacement like Action SA and maybe speaking to the EFF and the MK party, it doesn't mean that you need to be arrogant. The same DA that you are arrogant to, you might need them in future. That is how politics work. I mean, you can make an example. The DA went to vote against the VAT. The EFF voted the same way as the DA. MK party voted the same way as the DA. These three guys voted the same way. But if you look at it, they all hate each other. Well, maybe two against one, but they all hate each other. So Fikile Mbalula shouldn't really be arrogant towards the DA because one day he might need them. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning into the channel. And you can help support the channel by being a member. Until next time, cheers.